This video was completely shot on the iPhone 7 Plus. There has been no audio or visual adjustments. Let me know down in the comments what you think the quality is like. What's up techies, Josh here, and I want to show you a DIY shoulder rig mount for cameras. This is a really cool setup and rig, and I'm excited to show you guys what I got set up here. This is made by SmallRig, and you can get all these parts over at the website. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to pick any of this up for yourself. I'm using the Sony a6500 for this video, but they do make some cages for other cameras, so you definitely want to check that out. Again, that link will be down in the description. Recently, I began a small business on the side shooting weddings, special occasions, and promo videos. I had a shoulder rig from the past, but it was actually kind of big and really bulky, and with weddings especially, you want to be as minimal as possible. That's where SmallRig comes into play, because they have a specific cage for the a6500. This custom DIY cost under $300. That's the budget that was set, and that's what I had to aim for, and I'm really happy with what I came up with. Alright, so let's go over the parts that I picked out. We got the SmallRig top handle. Bare minimum, you could use this with the cage for a stabilization kind of setup, which again is one of the reasons why I like this setup. If I need to go handheld and ditch the whole rig, I can do so. With that said, the top handle is very comfortable to hold, amazing grip, and the cold shoe connections at the end. The handle's perfect for what I was looking for. The shoulder rig handles are called the Cool Handles version 5, and it feels just as good as the top handle. As a matter of fact, it's pretty much the same kind of handle, just made for the bottom. The rods from the shoulder mount slide into the mount holes, tighten up, and provides various positions to suit your needs. The 15mm rail support system is the heart of this whole rig. The support system allows me to easily attach and detach from the cage from the shoulder mount and go handheld. This support is what allows the rig to be mounted on a tripod as well. This makes it completely versatile. The size of the rods are 15mm, and that's going to be both for the handles and also the shoulder rig. Last but not least, the cage. The cage is the star of the show for this rig. SmallRig designs cages custom fit for cameras. This particular cage is made for the Sony a6500. The cage is awesome and it allows tons of connections for cold and hot shoes, other mounts, adapters, and more. Since the a6500 does not have an articulating viewfinder screen, it's almost essential to have an external monitor to be able to see what you're looking and shooting at. If you're shooting outside of the viewing area of the built-in screen, you really need that external monitor. For a monitor, I'm actually using a smartphone, and there's an app that I can use with the a6500, and it gets me by until I can afford a actual monitor. But along with the monitor, I also have a shotgun microphone connected pretty much at all times. There's really a ton of options that you can use with this cage. You can mount stuff on the sides, on the top, on the bottom. Anywhere that you see a hole, you could put some kind of adapter or setup on it. That's a really cool part about it, but what I like about what SmallRig does is that they pay attention to the small details. It's a very nice custom snug fit, but because of that, they have full access to all the ports. That's so important because I'm able to get to my battery and memory card without taking the camera off of the cage at all. I've also got connections to my audio ports and data connections. Nothing gets in the way of any of the features or functions of the camera. Not to mention, the cage adds a great amount of protection for my equipment. As far as assembly goes, it's really simple. That's another thing I love about this setup. You got your base plate, you got your rail system, and you pretty much just put all these parts together. You just use these Allen wrenches here, put the screws in the appropriate holes. You can actually adjust it to where you need to. You can put it further up, further down, or in the middle like how I do. Once you get the rail system put together, you put it right onto the rods, slide on the shoulder pad, slide on the handles, and that's pretty much it. It's a really nice simple way to get going. You can break it down pretty simple. It takes about 5 minutes to assemble, so it's not a big deal. If you really need to make this portable and pack it away, you actually don't have to have it fully assembled in order to take it anywhere that you want to go. As far as using the shoulder rig, it's extremely comfortable to use. Like I said, the handles are nice. I've used another kind of handle before, and I just really didn't care for it after a long amount of time of using it for a wedding event. Throughout the day at the wedding that I was shooting, my hand was a little bit sore. It just wasn't comfortable to hold, and I've not experienced any of that with the SmallRig handles. The shoulder pad is nice and lightweight. It's comfortable as well. And because of the way that this is made, it's minimal. It's a really important factor because if you work in events or anything that has a long extended amount of time that you're shooting video and you're using the shoulder rig, you need it to be not as heavy as what I've experienced with another rig. When you're shooting events like a wedding, you're going to want to be versatile. So I can use this on my tripod if I need to, because I can mount my tripod plate to the base plate. When I need to take it off the tripod, it's super fast and simple to do that, and I can go right to the shoulder rig position. If I want to ditch the tripod and the shoulder rig, all I got to do is loosen the top plate on top of the rail system, and it's as easy as that. This rig has been a great addition to my camera gear collection. The minimal design and full feature functionality is perfect. There's a ton of options and mods to add to the rig, and for under $300, this is a great way to get started with the rig system. The only thing that I recommend to change would be the mounting screws. In order to twist it on, you gotta have a coin or something like that to tighten the parts down together. The easiest type of screws to use is a quick release. Again, I'll leave links down below in the description if you want to pick any of this up for yourself, and feel free to browse the website because you can really customize what you need for your camera gear experience. Thanks guys for watching this video. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and also hit the notification bell. Share this video with your favorite social networks, and until then, stay techy.